Hi everyone! So in today's class, we are going to do yoga for our back. Okay, so if your back is a little bit sore or achy, then we're going to do twists to help release it, and we'll do back bends as well to help strengthen our back muscles. And you may also want to check out my other classes in my recent videos. We also did yoga for the neck and the shoulders, and we also have yoga for the hips. So I hope you enjoy today's class. So we'll start in child's pose. Okay, from here, you'll just start to sit down towards the feet. Your knees can be hip-width apart or slightly wider if you like. And then lower down the forehead onto the mat. And remember, if this is not comfortable for you, you can grab your block, place it underneath the head to bring it slightly higher. And then you can just wrap your arms around the legs. And maybe finding small movements just to release the lower back. Or you can choose to be still here as you breathe in and out of the nose. One more breath in. And then from here, if your hands are around the legs, we'll start to reach them forward. Okay. And then from here, we'll press up so we can look forward, but still staying in that folded position. So inhale. And then as you exhale, we'll start to veer off towards our right side. Okay. And then staying here. As you reach towards your right. So as you reach towards your right, try to anchor your left butt down. And if you want a little bit more stretch for your left side, think your left hand is trying to reach for the right side. And then you can choose again to be still in this position, or you can add a bit of wiggling movement at the hips. One more breath in. And then from here, we'll come back to center, reset. Okay, inhale again. And then as you exhale, you'll veer off this time towards your left side. Okay. And then as you hold this shape, you ground the opposite butt, so in this case, the right butt down, as you try to reach your right hand towards the left side. Then again, small movements if you need that, for your side body, maybe wiggling the hips, maybe moving, doing half rolls at the chest. One more breath in. And then from here, we'll release. We'll come back to center. Then from here, we'll press up to tabletop. Okay, bring the knees underneath the hips. And then from here, we'll do rolling cats. Inhale, looking forward, butt sticks up. As you exhale, round through the back. And then this time, you'll sit again towards the feet. We'll just stretch those back muscles. As you inhale, come forward, push up again. Exhale, round through the back. Chin can even tuck in towards the chest. Okay, 2 more rounds. Inhale. And exhale. Just finding movement in our spine. Inhale. Last round. Exhale. Sit down. And then inhale, coming back up to tabletop. Okay. From here, we'll tuck the toes, and then we'll lift up, push the hips back for our first downward facing dog. And then for this first down dog, okay, any movement, you can alternate bending the knees, maybe swing the hips from side to side. Staying here, finding our breath as you add small movements. And then when you're ready, we'll come to stillness in downward facing dog as you breathe in and out of the nose. One more breath in. And then from here, we'll bend the knees. And we'll step one foot forward, followed by the other foot. Inhale, come up halfway. Press the hands against your shins or the thighs so chest can reach forward. And then exhale, we'll fold. Stay in the forward fold. Either your hands can reach for the floor, you can grab for opposite elbows. Then just hang over your hips. Stay here. Okay. And then we'll add a bit of swinging at the torso from side to side. One more breath in. From here, come back to center, release the hands. And then as you inhale, we'll slowly come all the way up. Maybe one vertebrae at a time. And then head will come up last. Okay, we'll find our Tadasana. So feet hip width apart or slightly wider, or you can even bring the big toes together as long as you feel balanced and it's comfortable for you. So let the palms face forward. Inhale, we'll reach the arms up. Exhale, we'll fold forward all the way down. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, we'll plant the palms. Okay, and then from here, we'll find floating tabletop. So step the foot, or the feet back rather, and then bend the knees, let it hover an inch or two above your mat. Okay, as we start to carry our body weight, push away from the mat. Breathe here. Imagine you're hugging that block between the thighs. One more cycle. And then as you exhale, pressing back, downward facing dog. Adjust your stance in down dog. And then find length by reaching the butt back. And as if you're pressing your hands forward. One more breath in. Looking in between the hands. Knees bent, stepping forward again. Inhale, ground through the feet as you come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, hands back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, plant the palms, and then this time we'll step back to a plank. Breathe here. Draw the belly in, or as if you're zipping up from your pelvis all the way up to the ribs. One more breath in. From here, we'll lower down the knees first for a modified chaturanga. Reach the chest forward. Okay, keep pressing away as you lower all the way down. Okay, from here, we'll plant the toes down. Okay. Keep the hands or the thumbs by the side ribs, and then as you inhale, we'll roll the chest up for cobra. See if you can roll the shoulders back. Breathe here as if your elbows want to reach for your toes. One more breath. And then from here, we'll push back up, passing through tabletop, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, we'll lift the right leg up. Okay, we'll step it through in between the hands. Okay, find that comfortable stance as you lower down that left knee. And then inhale, low lunge. Reach the arms all the way up. You can lunge forward any amount. Hold that zipper. Keep the right knee over the heel. Okay, and then lengthen the arms up towards the ceiling. One more breath in. And then from here, we'll add the twist. Inhale. Exhale, we'll turn towards your right side. Let your left hand grab hold of the right thigh, and then let your right arm reach back. Okay. So since you have leverage on your left hand, use that as if you're trying to pull the knee in to twist a little bit more. And then imagine someone is trying to pull your right arm behind you. One more breath in. And then from here, we'll add a little bit more. Think your right hand is trying to reach for your left foot. Okay, hold here and breathe. One more cycle here. And then as you exhale, we'll slowly release. Plant the palms down. Tuck the left toes. You can step the right foot back. Inhale. From here, we'll bring the knees down. Reach the chest forward as you exhale. Lower all the way down. Ground through the toes. Find the zipper. Inhale for cobra. We'll find our back bend. Exhale, pushing back up. Downward facing dog. Left side. Inhale, lift the left leg up. And we'll step it through. In between the hands. Lower down the right knee. Find traction at the legs, and then inhale, come all the way up. Low lunge again. Lunge forward any amount. Remember, keep the knee on top of the heel. Breathing here. Lengthen through the fingertips as you reach up towards the ceiling. Inhale. As you exhale, we'll twist towards the left side. Right hand, any part of your left thigh, as you reach your left arm back. Okay. So hold here. Find the twist or turn any amount at your trunk. Notice if you're losing your zipper, can you still engage? One more breath. And then from here, left hand will try to reach for your right foot. Hold here and breathe. One more breath in. And then as you exhale, we'll slowly release. Planting the palms down. Stepping back to a plank. Inhale. As you exhale, let's lower down the knees first. Reach the chest forward as you lower all the way down. Plant the toes down. As you inhale, we'll roll up. And then exhale, pushing back up. Downward facing dog. 5 cycles of breath. Breathing in through the nose. Breathing out through the nose. One more breath in. From here, we'll look in between the hands. Bending at the knees, stepping forward. One foot followed by the other. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, hands back. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, plant the palms. Okay. Stepping back to a plank. And then this time, you have the option to bring the knees down, okay, for a modified chaturanga, or we'll reach the chest forward, maybe bend any amount. Inhale this time, we'll straighten through the arms to find upward facing dog. Engage that zipper. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, let's lift the right leg up. Okay, we'll step it through, in between the hands. Okay. Find traction at the legs again, and then as you inhale, come all the way up, finding high lunge. Bend any amount on that right knee as you reach the arms towards the ceiling. Breathing here. One more breath in. And then this time, we'll reach the arms back, interlace the fingers, hold the zipper or brace the belly, and then bring the shoulder blades together. Breathing here. So as we open the chest, working the upper back. One more cycle here. And then from here, we'll slowly release. Inhale. Exhale, we'll lower down the palms, stepping back. Breathe in. And then continue to move. Keep pressing away from the mat as you bend. Inhale, engage the zipper. Exhale, pushing back. Other side, inhale, lift the left leg up. Step it through. And make sure again you feel balance, grounded at the feet. As you inhale, come all the way up. Find high lunge again. So bend any amount, keeping that left knee on top of the heel. Breathing here. As you keep the zipper. One more breath in. And then this time we'll reach the arms back. Maybe interlace the other way or bring the other hand on top. Breathe here. Hold the zipper as we work the upper back again. And then maybe for this side, you can keep the hands behind the hips or we'll start to reach the arms back, away from the bum. One more breath in. From here, we'll slowly release. Inhale. Exhale, planting the palms down, stepping back to a plank. Breathe in. As you exhale, reach forward, bend any amount. Inhale. Exhale, pressing back. 5 cycles of breath. Downward facing dog. As you continue to breathe in and out of the nose, reset if needed in down dog. If it's the breath, the rhythm of the breathing, or maybe just the mental space, just acknowledging the thoughts running through the head. One more breath here. From here, looking in between the hands, bending at the knees, stepping forward. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, hands back. Inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, ground the palms. Okay, stepping back to a plank. Breathe here. Again, you have the option to lower down the knees or from plank, reaching the chest forward. Bend any amount, keep pressing away. Inhale, hold the zipper as you reach the chest forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe here. Inhale, lift the right leg up. You will step it through in between the hands. Okay. From here, we'll ground the left heel. Okay. You'll grab your 2 blocks. Okay. We'll use the blocks. Okay, let's use the tallest height. Okay. And then from here, we'll start to straighten the right leg out. So remember, find a comfortable stance. If you feel narrow, move the right foot out to the side. Okay. Then from here, back leg as it grounds down, you want the back hip or the left hip to roll forward. Hold here as you keep reaching the chest forward. Breathe here first. Okay. You'll probably feel this more at the back of the right leg. Okay. But engage the zipper, find the brace at the belly so you can reach the chest forward. One more breath in. And then from here, you can start to fold forward any amount. You can adjust the block height. Maybe for some, hands will come all the way down to the mat. Breathing here. One more breath in. And then from here, we'll come up halfway. Okay. We'll come back to our blocks. Okay. And then this time, let's use the second height. Okay. Inhale. And then as you exhale, ground through your left palm. And then we'll start to turn towards the right side. Okay. Right hand can stay on the hip as you press away from that left palm. Okay. Breathe here. You can even guide that right hip to lengthen back so left hip can roll forward. Twist any amount, turning towards your right. Hand can stay on the hip or maybe right hand will reach up towards the ceiling. Breathing here. Using the hips and the legs as your anchor as you turn from your trunk. One more breath in. And then as you exhale, we'll slowly release. As you bend at that right knee, set the blocks towards the side, grounding the palms, stepping back. Inhale. As you exhale, reaching forward, bending any amount. Inhale. Exhale, pressing back. Okay, let's take that on the left side. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Okay. Step it through between the hands as you ground the right palm down. Grab your blocks again as you straighten the left leg out. Okay. So find traction at the leg similar to the lunge so you can roll that right hip forward. Breathe here. Lengthen through the chest, reaching it forward. Okay. Maybe find that sensation of pressing away from the blocks. Okay. Hold here. You can stay here. Or maybe for some, you can add a fold. Again, adjust the block heights if that's what you need. Okay. You have the option to, again, even lower the palms down on the mat if that's accessible for you. Maybe folding forward a little bit more. Okay, as we stretch the back of the left leg. Breathing here. One more breath in. Then from here, coming up halfway again, coming back to this height, the second height of the blocks. Okay. This time, ground your right palm, inhale. And then as you exhale, keep rolling the right hip forward as you turn towards the left. Left hand can stay on the hip, or maybe left hand will start to reach up. Breathe here. Okay. Press away from that right palm. Ground the right leg down. Keep traction at the legs as you turn again at the trunk. One more breath in. And then as you exhale, we'll slowly release. Bending at that left knee. Okay, you can set aside the blocks. Stepping back to a plank. Inhale. As you exhale, reaching forward. Again, you can do this with knees down on the mat. Inhale for our back bend. Hold the zipper. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, 5 cycles of breath here. Lengthen the inhale. Lengthen the exhale. One more breath in. Okay, from here, we'll shift forward to a plank. Okay. And then this time you lower all the way down. Maybe you can even reach forward and then slowly lower all the way down to the mat. Okay. And then from here, okay, we'll reach the hands back. Okay, and then we'll ground the feet down on the mat. Okay, from here, either bring your chin or the forehead down, okay, whatever feels comfortable for your neck. And then we'll interlace the fingers behind. So similar when we did it from the lunge. Press down behind the hips so you can roll the shoulders back, or in this case, up towards the ceiling. From here, ground the toes. Okay, activate the quads by lifting the kneecaps up. And then as you inhale, we'll start to roll the chest up. Breathe here. Okay. From here, you can stay here, pushing down behind the hips or reaching the arms back. Breathe here. Grounding down through all 10 toes. One more breath. And then as you exhale, you'll slowly lower down. You can rest one ear on the mat. You can even wiggle the hips from side to side. Okay, next round, bring the head back to center. Okay. And then this time, we'll reach the arms back. Okay. Thumbs can float away from the mat. Try to bring the shoulder blades together. And then from here, as if someone is holding your hands to lift you up. Breathe here. Notice if you're cranking at the neck to look forward, let the back of your neck be long. Okay, breathe here. And then this time, hold the zipper. We'll start to float the legs up. Okay, as if your hands want to reach for your heels. Breathing here. Hold the zipper. One more breath in. And then as you exhale, you'll slowly release. Bring your other ear on the mat. Maybe wiggle the hips from side to side. One more breath in. And then from here, we'll come back to center. So you can do any of those two options if that's more accessible for you. Or from here, you can start to bend the knees. Okay. And then one foot will start to grab the other, one hand will start to grab the feet behind you. Okay. And then sometimes there's a tendency to open out the knees when you grab the feet. Can we try to keep the block or the ball between the thighs? Okay, you can flex through the feet, okay, just finding more anchor for the hands to hold. So the shoulders will roll back, okay, and then your head might start to lift off from the mat. And then from here, hold the zipper. As you inhale, your feet will start to kick back to lift you up away from the mat. Breathe here. Keep kicking the feet against the hands. Maybe feet will reach up towards the ceiling. One more breath in. And then as you exhale, take your time as you lower down, releasing the hands. And then rest when you're on the mat. Maybe wiggling the hips from side to side. And then from here, you will bend at the elbows. We'll push back up to tabletop. And then from here, we'll start to sit down towards the feet for child's pose. And then from here, you can wiggle the hips from side to side to stay in child's pose. If you also want to release the shoulders, maybe just reaching the arms back. One more breath in. And then from here, we'll slowly come up, taking your time, and then we'll swing the legs towards the front. Okay. We'll bring the legs out front. Okay. You can flex through the feet. Inhale, reach the chest up, reaching the arms up. And then as you exhale, we'll start to fold forward. Okay. If it's not accessible yet to grab onto the feet, use the strap, wrap it around the feet. Or you can always hold onto the shins. Okay. Wherever it's comfortable for your hands, reaching the chest up, inhale. And then as you exhale, take your time as you fold forward. Breathing here. Just going the opposite direction from our poses on our belly. One more breath in. And then as you exhale, you'll slowly release. You'll slowly come up. From here, staying in the seated position, we'll start to bend the right knee. And then we'll bring the right foot over the left leg. Okay. Inhale, hug that right knee and using the left arm. And then as you exhale, we'll turn towards the right. Use your hand behind you as an anchor. Okay. Notice if you're leaning back against your right hand, try to push away from the right fingers. Okay. Keep your left foot active, flexing the foot as you turn. Okay. Maybe looking over the right shoulder, breathing here. Maybe looking down towards the right armpit. One more breath in. And then from here, we'll slowly release. We'll untwist. Then we'll take that on the left side. We'll bend the left knee. Bring it over the right leg. Inhale, hugging that left knee in, using the right arm. And then as you exhale, you'll turn towards your left side. Using the left hand as your anchor, lengthen through the spine. Breathe here. You can look over the left shoulder or maybe look down towards the left armpit. One more breath in as you turn. And then as you exhale, we'll slowly release. Release the twist. We'll straighten the left leg out. And then we'll lie down on our mats. Okay, from here, we'll start to bend the knees. Okay. So set up for bridge. Bring the heels underneath the knees, pointing your toes forward and still having your feet hip width apart. Okay. Pressing the palms down, grounding through both feet. As you inhale, press the hips up or lifting the butt up towards the ceiling. Hold here. You can stay here. Or if it's accessible, you can interlace the fingers. Let your shoulders or your upper arm shimmy in. So you can even press down, lifting the chest a little bit higher. And then notice as you lift higher, if there's a tendency for your knees to open out to the sides, can you keep your legs pressing down on the mat? One more breath here. And then as you exhale, we'll slowly release. Okay. From here, bring the feet as wide as your mat. Knock the knees together. And then just breathe towards your lower back. One more breath in. From here, we'll hug the knees in towards the chest. Maybe making circles. Go in one direction. And then make sure you go the opposite direction. The circles can be big if you like. We'll bring the knees in again towards the chest. This time, keep the right knee hugged in. Straighten the left leg down on the mat. Okay. From here, inhale. And then as you exhale, you're going to lower down that right knee towards the left side. Know that you can always adjust the hips so that you can have maybe a bigger twist, or see how that feels for you. You can look over your right hand or the right shoulder as you let your left hand press down on that right leg. Soften what needs to soften in the twist. As you breathe here, one more breath in. From here, we'll come back to center. Hug the knees in towards the chest. Keeping the left knee hugged in. This time, straighten the right leg down on the mat. Okay. Inhale, anchor your left arm out to a T. And then as you exhale, you'll twist towards the right side. Again, adjust the hips if needed. And then using the right palm to gently press the left leg down. If you need a little bit more in your twist, you can look over your left shoulder or your hand, or you can just close the eyes and then stay here. As you breathe in and out of the nose, one more breath in. And then from here, we'll slowly release. We'll come back to center. Okay. We'll hug the knees in towards the chest. Maybe lifting the head up if you like. Inhale. And then as you exhale, we'll slowly lower down the head, the hands, and the legs. As you straighten out the legs, your feet can be as wide as you like, maybe wider than the mat, arms if you have the space. And then as you start to settle down, as you gently close your eyes, maybe notice how you feel from the crown of your head all the way down to the toes. And then taking your time, as you start to let go of control, letting go of controlling the breath, and then taking this moment to be completely still and find surrender in Shavasana. And then you're welcome to stay in your Shavasana for as long as you like. Or when you're ready, finding small movements at your toes and at the fingers. As you slowly bring your awareness back. And then when you're ready, reaching the hands over the head, any stretch that feels good, maybe interlace the fingers, maybe moving at the ankles. And then from here, we'll bring the knees in towards the chest, rolling over to any side. And again, staying here for a moment. And then when you're ready, you'll press yourself up to seated. You'll find a comfortable seated position. Let your palms be soft as you settle again. As you bring the hands together, bowing down the head. Thank you so much for sharing your energy and time. Namaste. So I hope your back feels long and it feels good in your posture, and just notice it as you go along with your day. I would like to thank you for watching. This is Ever Yoga by Jo and Daya, sharing everyday yoga for everybody.